Hey everyone, happy Friday. I know it's kind of a funny time to go live, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm making my own rules today. So I am super excited. Today, February 1st, marks the 1-year anniversary of my Stop Being a Selfish Bitch project. So I just wanted to remind you what this project was about and then tell you what happened over the past year for me and give you some numbers. Now, I'm somebody who's pretty hard on myself. If you know me, you'll know I'm a bit of an overachiever, and I typically expect a lot out of myself, which I think a lot of overachievers do. And even me looking at these numbers today was quite blown away, and at the same time recognizing that there were days where I still probably could have done more. And that's cool. 2019 brings a new year of Stop Being a Selfish Bitch project-ness. So if you're jumping on, please give me some love, help me celebrate, give me some hearts, give me the little googly eyes, a thumbs up, wave, say hi, whatever you would like. And I'm going to get into it. So for those of you who haven't been around for the full 12 months, or you aren't totally familiar with why I started this project, at the end of 2017, I basically had lost everything. I won't go into the gory details of that, but I was forced to move back to Canada, and I had very little to my name. About this time last year, I had about $400 to my name once all was said and done. And I was making the decision as to whether I went all in on what I felt like my heart was pulling me to in doing my coaching business. I've been coaching for a really long time in one form or another, specifically in mindset for the past 6 years. But it had always been something I did on the side. So I had another business or multiple businesses. And then when I had time as my hobby, I would jump in and do some coaching and had some clients, didn't really do it for the money. And that was probably why I felt like I couldn't sustain myself financially from coaching. So I came back and I had this overwhelming feeling that I just needed to go all in on my coaching and believe that I could make that work. And not get the safe job, not do the traditional 9-to-5 that a lot of people were encouraging me to do to get back on my feet. So I moved back to Canada, was living in a friend's basement, and February 1st last year, I decided, after I had written a journal article to myself saying, how many people would I miss? How many lives would I not touch if I gave in to my self-doubt and my fear, as so many people do? What would happen if I gave in? Because I know that the coaching techniques that I use, I know that my knowledge changes lives. So how many people's lives would I not touch if I didn't go all in on myself? So here's what happened. Here's the numbers. In 365 days. So I just said to myself, I just need to believe in myself for 365 days. I can go back. You can always go back, right? Whether you move to a city for a new job, or you go traveling, or you decide to go all in on this business that you feel like you need to do, you can always go back to what you were before. Sometimes you never get the opportunity to move forward again. And that's really what this project was all about, was how many lives would I touch and how many lives would I change if I believed in myself for 365 days straight. So here's the numbers. Sat down and I wrote them all out this morning. So in 365 days, I have worked with 155 people one-on-one. The majority of them doing 7 to 8 session packages with me. 11 of those 155, it's interesting to note, were under the age of 18. So 11 of the 155 were kids. I was quoted in 10 articles. So 10 articles have quoted me as an expert in them. I was interviewed for 3 articles where the entire article is about me. I've had 4 different publications feature my work or post my own blog posts on there, or allowed me to write for them. That's 4 different platforms, not 4 articles. I think there was about 6 articles that I did. I have been interviewed for 11 different radio and or podcast interviews to date, and still a number of them to come. I have done 21 different corporate talks, some of them multiple times. I have presented to well over 500 people. I've had 552 people buy my book. And I've had over 80,000 views of my blog article content. So this is only on the platforms that have published an article that I wrote. Actually, 79.9 thousand views is on the one article that I had go viral. 3 of the other platforms don't actually show you how many views that you have. So, but I know that over 80,000 people have read my articles, and my articles alone have been shared over 12,000 times. That doesn't include Facebook posts, that doesn't include YouTube videos or Facebook videos, that doesn't include anything on LinkedIn, that doesn't include any podcasts or anything like that. So just articles alone, I've had 80,000 reads, over 80,000 reads, and over 12,000 shares. I didn't want to go through and count how many videos I've done in a year. It has been well over 365. I have had a ton of new friend requests. I've had a ton of people do multiple courses of mine. And that's just the business side of things. This Stop Being a Selfish Bitch project wasn't just about the business side of things. It was also about every aspect of my life. So I have a much more consistent meditation practice. I meditate almost daily. I'll say almost daily. At this point, there are days where I don't meditate. I met my amazing man, Sid Clevenger, and I was a little bit nervous about bringing any of my relationship stuff into the Selfish Bitch project when I first launched it, because my dating history hasn't exactly been a gold star record. But I have met the amazing man that is Sid Clevenger, and I lost track of the number of flights that we have taken to and from to visit each other while we were doing distance. Probably should have tracked those miles, at least gotten some frequent flyer points or frequent travel points or something for it. But those are the numbers. So those are my numbers, and I can tell you that there are days where I absolutely did not go all in on myself. I can tell you there are days in that 365 where I did get distracted by haters or by drama or by fear or by self-doubt. There were some days where I was sick. So if those are the kinds of numbers that I can do when I fully believe in myself for 365 days straight, there is absolutely no reason that you can't have an amazing year and make 2019 the best year of your life, because if you just start to believe in yourself. Absolutely, this can be the best year of your life. And the reason that I did this so publicly was to show people what's possible when you just step away from self-doubt, when you step away from fear, when you start to believe that you're worthy and you deserve to live an amazing life. I put up a post a couple weeks ago, and I just want to mention it again because it's so true that thinking that you are here to do anything other than win does not serve you, and it does not serve the world around you. To think that the universe or God or whoever the creator that you believe in is, to think that that creator put you here with all these opportunities, with all these resources, access to resources, and everything else that we have. We are living in a time where there is more opportunity than there has ever been before. And so to believe that you were put here to do anything other than to win, to do anything other than change the lives of all the people that you come into contact with, does not serve you, and it does not serve the world around you. All you have to do to start changing lives starting with your own and then the ones around you, is to stop giving in to fear and to start taking action towards what it is that you truly want. So here's what I'm going to do. To celebrate this 1-year anniversary, in a moment, I'm going to put a link in the comments. And normally a session with me, just one session, costs $500. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you that session for $197, and I'm going to throw in a couple bonuses. I'm going to give you a 1-year membership to my Limitless League program, where you'll get daily podcasts, weekly group calls, monthly brain rewiring calls, and a whole bunch of other good stuff. So you're going to get the Limitless League membership for 1 year, which is normally $564. I'm going to send you a signed copy of my book, and I'm going to give you 2 tickets to my workshop, my 2.5-day workshop, Design Your Life, creating a life full of self-love that's on purpose for you and a friend. All of that with that one session for $197. So I'll pop the link in the comments. That offer is only going to be available for this weekend. Just so you know, after this weekend, that offer disappears and you'll have to pay full price on everything. So that is my way of saying thank you to all of you who have watched any of my content or who have shared anything, read anything, pondered anything that I have put out. And it's my way of celebrating my amazing year and the numbers that I have done by believing in myself. So we're just getting started with the whole stop being a selfish bitch. If you just want to recap, if you're just joining in, by the way, still waiting for some people to give me love. Thanks, Jason. My numbers for 1 year of believing in myself were 155 one-on-one clients, 11 of which were children. So 155 one-on-one clients. I did 21 corporate talks. I was interviewed for 11 radio interviews or podcasts. I had 4 publications publish my work, so they specifically put up my articles. I had 3 publications write an article solely on me. I had 10 articles quote me as an expert. I had 552 people so far buy my book. I've presented to over 500 people. And my blog articles alone, so this doesn't include Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram content, none of that. My blog articles alone that have been posted on places like Elephant Journal, Addicted to Success, Badassery, Thrive Global, all those places have had over 80,000 views and over 12,000 shares. So those are my numbers for 1 year, and I'm just getting started. I didn't mention I also got four new mentors in the past 365 days. So I worked with Ryan Stewman for a little bit to start. Now working with the amazing Marshall Silver, Frank Kern, and Billie Jean. So those are the people that I'm working with now to level up in my business and in my life. So those are my numbers. What are your numbers for 2019 going to be? As I said, I want to celebrate with all of you with this amazing offer, $197. You're going to get a 1-hour session with me. You're going to get 1 year membership to my Limitless League program. You're going to get a signed copy of my book, and I'm going to give you 2 tickets. The 4th thing is I'm going to give you 2 tickets to my Design Your Life on Purpose workshop for you and a friend. So I'll pop that link in the comments, and if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Still, give me some love, celebrate with me, and whoops, Maddox wants to say hi. That's what that bump was. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.